WordNerds! My name is Helen. I'm going to talk to you today about how to run a beta reading process for your novel if you're socially awkward like I am. So, unfortunately, there are a few things that occur during a beta reading process that are not possible to make easy for non-socially awkward people. But there are parts of it that can be made significantly more easy for socially awkward people, and it's wonderful. Let me tell you. I'm currently running through a beta process for a novel that I just finished writing. The first step in a beta reading process, which is of course the part that's very terrifying for socially awkward people, is that you have to find beta readers. Now the nice thing is, if you're part of writing groups like the WordNerds, or if you have friends who like to read, you're going to have a very easy time getting a small group off the bat. Outside of stuff like that, you have to kind of scour the internet. And luckily it's still pretty easy to find people, you just have to be willing to put yourself out there. So what I did was I put an advertisement, not a real one, like I didn't pay money for it, on Tumblr, asking for beta readers for my young adult contemporary, and I put a synopsis of it. You put up that advertisement, either like something like that on Twitter or Facebook or Tumblr, like they're amazing. You will get people who come to you. Just make sure you tag it properly. You will find people who are interested in your book and want to read it for you. It's incredibly easy to find the people. It's just the matter of like building up the guts to put that on the internet. That's the part that's difficult. Once you have beta readers, of course, you have to be able to get their feedback. And as people who are socially awkward, and as writers who are putting our babies out into the world, it is very difficult to accept criticism and to give your stuff to someone specifically to criticize and to read it, and you're hoping that they'll enjoy it, but you're scared that they won't. I use Google Forms. So the beautiful thing about Google Forms is you can customize them however you want, get the information you need, and you can send a link to your beta readers to fill out either as they read or after they finish reading a chapter or a section or whatever. So I tend to do my beta reading process by chapter. So what I like to do is I have my list of beta readers, I send them a mass email letting them know that, like, the guidelines for anything I might expect from them. So if I'm on a tight schedule, I'll let them know that. If I'm not, I also let them know that. Send out that email, and I attach chapter 1, and I attach my first Google form for them to fill out. And to give you an idea of the things that I put on those forms, I split it up into sections. The first section is easy, I just get their name so I know who is giving me what information. And then the 3 other sections that I use are called basic feelings, deeper feelings, and housekeeping. So basic feelings are things like, what are your initial thoughts on what you read? What was your favorite part? What was your least favorite part? Did you find anything to be confusing, and was there anything that didn't work for you? In deeper feelings, I put things like, give me your detailed thoughts about every single character that appeared in this chapter. Describe this chapter for me, scene by scene. And then there will be very specific questions to that chapter that are things that I want to know about. And that is the section that I expect to get very long, detailed answers in. And you just have to put a thing in your email that says hey, in deeper feelings, please be as descriptive as possible, give me as much information as you can. And then housekeeping is things like, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much did you enjoy this chapter? On a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you to read the next chapter? Do you have any predictions for the next chapter or the rest of the story? Do you want to read the next chapter? And if you said no, tell me why you don't want to read the next chapter. Again, these are all questions that are difficult to hear the answers for, especially about your baby that you love so much, but they are important to get. Beta readers are an incredibly important part of the writing process. You have to get it. Doing it by a form that everyone is filling out is significantly easier than hosting an interview with them on instant messenger or anything like that, which is terrifying, by the way. So that is my beta process for socially awkward people. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them down below. I will be keeping an eye out on the comments, and I will try to answer any questions that you may have, or you can reach out to me on my personal YouTube, which used to be the book tree. I'm not sure if that's still what it comes up under, but I have changed it recently to just Helen Powers. And that is everything for my video today. I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day, Word Nerds.